Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where I literally just loaded this up. And what do we got going on here? Carthaginian vassalization war. Oh, we're attacking Numidia. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. What do we got going on with this dangerous faction here? Let's see here. What is this? Peasants? That's a lot of factions, but peasants. Okay, not a problem. So we're going to be ready to go on in. Let's do it. This should be absolutely fine. Of course, we do want to deal with our vassal limit, but there's only so much we can do about that. There's not really a trait here for getting more vassal limit, is there? I don't think there's any trait for that. Absolute control of counties. What does that do? Additional bonuses. Okay. I kind of doubt it. If there was, I would think it'd be under, like, administrator, but I don't think so. So, yeah, we're going to ignore that for now. If they are walking in over this way, we might want to wipe out their army, actually. Since they're going to be right next to us, let's do it. That sounds good to me. So we'll wipe out his army right here. That'll get us around 50% war score. Oh, right, we still have this available perk. We could take Accomplished Forger, but we don't really need it. I guess it's fine. Okay, so that was 30% war score. We're going to head up here and begin sieging. They hired a Holy Order. That's entertaining. And we're just going to head on up. This is all passable over here. Like, there's a pass right there in those mountains. So we can get to their capital pretty easily from here. If that ends up being necessary, we'll see how much we get from occupying these counties. We're at 74 right now. And there's their Holy Order. I don't really care about that. They can do what they want. We'll hit their capital if this doesn't get us what we need. They're sieging incredibly slowly. We're 96%. Okay. Well, we'll just head up over here, hit their capital. That'll be fine. That'll get us 100% war score. And then, of course, we're going to have to go after this guy. Maybe a claimant? Maybe. We'll see what we can get there. Of course he'll be there. Okay, so there's that war over. We will go ahead and enforce those demands. Disband our troops. And when is this faction going to fire? So there's now an independence faction as well as the peasants. They can send their ultimatum at any time, the peasants can. That's completely okay. We'll deal with this independence faction here. That should be simple. Yeah, that's no problem whatsoever. Okay, so we're currently at 11 vassals above. Actually, I shouldn't have done this. I want this independence faction to fire. Yeah, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. We'll see if we can get that back up. The reason we want that to fire is because... Oh, yeah, no. Peasants, get out of here. The reason we want that to fire is so that we can combine kingdoms together and get some of these vassals gone. So, for now, I think all we're going to do is we're going to raise up our men-at-arms here, and they'll arrive here incredibly quickly, and this will be more than enough to deal with these peasants. No problem whatsoever. We'll arrive over here pretty quick. All these ransoms, I kind of don't care. We have so much money. So we'll get rid of all of these. That said, we are currently a little bit negative in our money, and a lot of that is because of our vassal limit as well, to be sure. I believe we have only kings under us, but let's take a look at who we have imprisoned, or actually, who cannot join factions. So if we go into our factions tab here, there we go, and hop down over this way, we can see, like, this guy can't join a faction because he's imprisoned. We have no title revocation reason on him, or him. Yeah, no title revocation reason on any of those. That's sad. So we can't go after those just yet. We do, of course, have about 70 years left in this particular segment of this campaign. We will be switching this over to Europa after, so we'll be importing that in. And our hook expired. That's fine. We will eliminate this force, no problem. And let's get these peasants out of here. There we go. So we will enforce those demands. And disband our troops. Cool. No problem there. And now we're going to need to go after, like, this guy. He only has the one kingdom here. So I do want to get ourselves a claimant here. This guy is our prisoner. And rival. Demand conversion, recruit. Gain weak hook? No. But there we go. We're going to let that guy go, and we can press his claim. Smallpox. Let's go ahead and dismiss this courtier. Okay. There we go. So this guy, we should be able to press his claim now. Yes, that will get us all of this territory, and he becomes our vassal. And we have enough prestige to do it as well. So we're going to do it. Fantastic. That will not help our vassal limit issue. But what we need right now is we need to actually allow an independence faction to fire. So hopefully this will trigger them to do that. We can hope. We're going to raise up our men-at-arms over here. And the question is... 12k? This should be fine. I'm going to raise a few extra, but we don't need them. We shouldn't need them. Smallpox is out of here. No shocker there. Okay. This guy died. Sure. A scheme at court. Okay. And in we go. Now their capital is up over here, so we're just going to siege this area and then head up. And we should be able to win by taking over Sardinia, I think. Emphasis on I think. A little awkward that their Grand Cathedral is clipping into their fortress here. That's maybe not the wisest placement, but sure. He can keep the title. We don't care. Okay, so we're going to need to siege here, and then we embark. Or we could come fight them. They're just kind of sailing around. Oh, they're going to attack up over here. That's fine. I don't care about that. Ah. That's awkward. That's very awkward. Sardinia is not Sardinia. Okay. Well, we're going to head up over here. There is an independence faction brewing here. This is what we want. We want this. Next, we're going to go land on their capital. Fantastic. Because see, if you look at the duchy titles here, this is Sardinia. This is Corsica. This is Sardinia. And Corsica just doesn't exist. I love it. So we're going to embark up over here. We want to end this war by the time this faction fires, which is going to be like 7 months. So we're going to need to land up here and siege pretty quickly, but that should be fine. Because we want this rebellion. We want to be able to deal with our vassals. And that won the war. Beautiful. So we will enforce those demands and disband our troops. At this point, I think that we don't declare any more wars until this faction fires. And who is leading the faction? Illyria. Okay. We can deal with that. Is Magna Graecia in the faction? I don't believe so. Okay. Well, they will fire here in 5 months. And we'll just raise up, like, right down over here, I think. Not immediately, but soon. These ransoms I will accept since our cash is not the greatest. And they've got 78% of our troops. This should be super easy. No real problem at all, and we'll be able to title revoke all of these guys. Glorious. I think Illyria is no longer the leader, and that's actually good for us. We want that. We accept these to build up some cash, and that's going to fire in 3 months. We're just keeping an eye on it. We are going to go back to taking this over shortly. Is this part of Mauritania? Yes, it is. Okay. I believe we're truced to Mauritania. We are. Are we truced to this guy? No. Okay, that's completely fine. We almost have Africa all taken over. But we're definitely going to need to deal with this faction, and that will help us a lot with our vassal limit. So that'll be great. Of course, our vassal limit will, like the malice to that will cap out eventually. But we don't really want that to happen. So come on and fire, guys. You can do it. They can send their ultimatum in 2 months right now. Demand artifact. Get out of here. This ransom is acceptable. 1 month, and let's go ahead and raise our men-at-arms, and we're going to raise, I don't know, maybe like 20,000? That's what I'm thinking right now. We may end up needing more. How much does Illyria have? Not much. Okay, should be good. I'll raise like 25 because we're going to have some disband and desert when they actually fire. They can send their ultimatum at any time. Okay. I guess we're going for 50k. Well, some of those will desert. And that's okay. Are they going to send their demand? We've got a lot of ransom demands coming in. Most of these are acceptable. This one, actually... He's unlanded? Yeah, that's acceptable. Okay. All looks good. We'll take the cash. Thank you very much. Is that it? That's it. Beautiful. Okay, so they are going to fire. We're going to head out and back in to start that siege. And yeah, there's some desertion. Perfect. What else is brewing here? Is this a Liberty faction, probably? Yeah, that's Liberty. I'm not too concerned about Liberty. We could see about doing something here. That actually, our son in Court Jester would work here. Cool. So that'll drop them down a bit. Threshold is currently 50%, which is kind of funny. And that's just because of the number of factions. There's a lot of them. We'll finish up this siege. And I believe they have ticking at this point. Yeah, they do. But they'll lose that here in a moment. There we go. They have lost ticking. And we're just going to make our way on up. We can grab Diplomat, I suppose. That'll do. And yeah, they're going to siege a lot of locations, but that also doesn't really matter. We're going to head over here, continuing to siege. We're at 22% from siege war score. So this is fine. 10 days left. There we go. We are outpacing them in the siege. And we have ticking war score on our side as well. So that is absolutely beautiful. This over here is not rebelling, so we're going to have to come siege over this way. But that's completely fine. 32%. Make that 43%. We'll head up over this direction. Looks like this guy's got another war that he's dealing with as well. Hilarious. They did finish up a few sieges, but that's okay. We're at 48% from occupation right now. I would like to split off a force to go fight these guys that are walking in. So we're going to split off all of these guys, except for the bombards, of course. And we're going to split off a bunch of levy troops, keeping around, I don't know, maybe like 10k in this siege force. And then these guys will head up over this way and try to fight these guys. We will put this guy in here, and we've got a siege commander here already. That is perfect. Okay. I'd love to fight this force. I don't think we actually catch them there. Oh, hello. Sure. That's fine. Good effort. Let's see if they let us catch them. They shouldn't, but they might. I think they're trying to outflank us here. Maybe not. Maybe they're just trying to siege. Okay, entertaining if true. So we're 13% from ticking. 1% chance that we die from this joke. And we would only lose 1 stress because we're diligent. It's objectively better to lose 5 stress here. It's been fun. Time to go back to work. We're not going to try to die here. Okay, we finished up this siege here. And we are now at 62 from ticking. And we're going to win this fight. Lots of stuff going on there. Yes, we win that fight. We actually stack wiped, so that was worth 4% for Battle War score. I like it. And we're going to head down over this way. We're apparently able to siege this, and 6 years? I don't think that we're going to do that. We should probably bring this force down over this way to try to fight these guys. So the way to do that, I think, would be to come over here via embarkation, and then resupply over here. A curse undone. And we are going to head up over this direction. We're at 74% from occupation. I want to check in on our capital, make sure that they're not threatening it. They're not. Okay. We're going to head up over here and continue to siege. We're at 77% from occupation now. Okay, our son and heir recovered from Great Pox. That's nice. That's 81%. We have arrived here. We're going to split these guys, and we are going to need to split them again. But that should be reasonably fine. Okay. We'll just put these down over here. So they're resupplying while we are getting these sieges done. That puts us at 85 from occupation. And once we're done resupplying here... Oh, this is a not great supply limit. We'll actually head down over here. These guys will head up over this way. It's not the most efficient pathing, in all honesty, but it'll do. There is another faction brewing, and we'll look at that in just a moment. What do we got? A little laggy to open that. Liberty faction again? Only grandchildren? Sure. We'll see if we can negotiate with any of these guys. I'm not too concerned about this Liberty faction. We may allow that to fire as well. Our options are pretty limited. That said, we could maybe bribe this guy. In fact, we could probably bribe most of these to not do this. I think we could, because our bribes are so powerful. 186 opinion. That gets the top 4 at 100 opinion of us. I don't think that's going to fire. Okay. How are we doing on these supplies? We have done some decent resupply here. Let's go ahead and start grouping up. We are sieging up over there. Okay. So we're grouped up, and we're going to make our way over this way. It'll take us about 4 months to get there, but that's fine. We're now at 92% from occupation. No, don't go up there. Just siege this. There we go. Cool. Ah, they're disembarking over here. We might be able to get a fight in here. I'd love that. That'd be amazing. This pop-up. Okay. Failed treatment? Sure. I think we might catch them here. Yeah, we're going to catch something here. They're going to turn around. This should stack wipe, I think. Maybe not with the reinforcements coming in like that. We'll see. It didn't stack wipe, but that did get us another 3% Battle War score. I love it. So we're going to continue to occupy up over this way. We're only at 96% occupation right now. And then we're going to come up here and battle. This war should be over very shortly. Yes, they did finish a siege, pulling us back down to 88%. But this is fine. We're going to group up over here. That siege finished up. We're at 99% from occupation. And we've missed these guys. But we're going to catch some of them here, it looks like. Yes. We catch 8,000 of them there. Cool. And this is absolutely fine. The Blathering Fiend. Okay. So those guys are all eliminated, putting us at 85%. We can start capping back some of this over here at this point. We should be at 100% from occupation, and indeed we are. So we can come over, say, here. That'll take us 7 months to get there, but that's fine. What are they at for occupation? They're at 61? Okay, so they can pull this back a decent amount, but we can start sieging some of this back. I'm going to split us up here. Nobody's particularly threatening. And we are going to... I'm just checking. That's all they have for occupation here? Sure. That'll be fine. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to split off our men-at-arms and a few other units. And we're going to leave a bunch of levy troops here. These guys are going to group up over here, and we're going to go after this force and try to give more battle. And maybe come up here too. So we've only got 15,000 here, but this is very high-quality troops. And we're going to make our way on up. These guys will eventually be able to reinforce as well. Okay, I would not mind fighting them here, where we would get mountain defensive. I like it. So we're going to give battle. We have mountain defensive here, and we're just going to crush them. They're going to stack wipe. Some of them stack wiped there. The rest did not. But they did get a couple of stack wipes in there. That puts us at 83%. These sieges are coming back, and we're going to have these guys come up here fairly soon. Now, I'm just wondering where else we should target. Down over here is the answer. Okay. That's fine. We can definitely do that. We need a little bit more war score here. Getting this back would help. These guys will be done in 27 days. We're going to move this force down this way where it can resupply a bit. And they're just going to do that. Then these guys finish up. They will head down over this way. And we'll just have these guys stick together for right now. And they could maybe come down over here. Okay. We do have a perk available. We could take Firm Hand. There we go. And these guys, I would like them to come down here and give battle over this way. There we go. Okay. They thought better of where they were going. But I think we maybe still catch them here. Yeah, we do. Fantastic. So we're splitting up a little bit here. That's fine. These guys will drop in over this way. We should easily win that battle. And I wouldn't mind catching this force over here. We'll see if we catch them there. Actually, right here. Nope. Not right there. These guys come on in over this way. Cool. So we're currently at 77%. We will win this battle handily. Just checking that we're still at 100% occupation. We are. Okay. We win this battle. Let's just park here for the time being. We should siege that pretty quickly. We're not going to get war score from it, but that's fine. This siege is max of 4 years left. Yikes. We're going to split this up a bit. Because I would like... Hang on. Oh, we can't actually click on the war. That's unfortunate. They can get 10% more from occupation. Where are they occupying at? Down here? I guess? Okay. Sure. Honestly, maybe we just ticking war score from here. Come on down over this way via embarkation. We need 14% from ticking. They can't get any more from occupation. So I'm kind of feeling like we just ticking war score from here. I mean, getting all the way over here would be difficult for us because this is Mare Incognitum here. And this is impassable, so we'd have to land like... Actually, we could come here. We'll wait for these additional troops to show up, I think. That'll be fine. So they will arrive here momentarily and reinforce us. There we go. Cool. We're 90% right now. This siege will go very quick. These guys can come back in now that they're done occupying that. And we can start heading over towards another location. Okay. So we can start heading like over this way very easily. We'll arrive there in 4 months. Let's go. Wait a second. That's an enemy army. We're going to go take out this enemy army. That's going to be a very easy destruction for us of an army. There we go. And I guess we can finish that siege. Cool. So we're now at 99%. Ticking should get us there in 1 month. There we go. It's over. We're, of course, going to need to turn down our UI scaling to 100% to actually end this. But we'll enforce those demands. There we go. And set our UI scaling back to 200% so we can actually see what's going on. Disband our troops. And perfection. So there's this dangerous faction here. I'm not sure if we really want to do anything with that, but we're going to need to combine together some kingdoms for sure. That will be an absolute necessity. A lot of these we have title revocation reasons on, so we're going to be able to do that in the next episode. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, Sigma162, JJ Gamer, Spartan News, Rose Valentine, Nick Smarty, Video Games Are Not Real, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.